victim of the energy you project. And if you done projected too much negative energy in a certain situation, I say try to fix it. If you can't fix it, hey, go somewhere else where the energy is beautiful and pleasant. There's nothing wrong with uprooting. Move about the land that you may be.
You know, sometimes I get on these videos and I just talk. And because I talk, I be full of not stories, but real life shit. So today I decided to get on here and talk about some real life shit. Because people don't understand how they hurt you or how they make you feel. See, I have always tried to make my mother proud. I have always tried to make my mother proud. And no matter what I've done or how I've done it, she always found a way to make sure that I know that I don't make her proud. So I have come to the realization that I can't fix this. I can't not make her like me. I cannot make her proud of me. I'm too old to try to make somebody proud of me. I have to be proud of me. So today I think I'm just going to talk about a couple of things that's been going on and try to clear some of this junk out of my head. So like, comment, and subscribe, and hi. My name is Monica. And welcome to... Sometimes it takes for you to actually be sitting somewhere and totally be chilled for you to get to the realization that you in a relationship, and I'm not talking about a relationship as far as a relationship. I'm talking about a relationship. People are not supposed to be fake. When people are fake with you, that means they've been fake with you all along. That means that they was not just fake with you, but they were phony. See, relationships, whether they're fake friends, fake family, or just fake acquaintances, just people that you're acquainted with just being fake. So I've ran into some of that recently. I've ran into people that I thought I trusted that was just totally fake. So I don't get how people can actually live with themselves knowing that they are being deceiving to a person that's honestly a genuine person to somebody. Like, I think my problem started back when I was in like middle school. I was in middle school, and I've told y'all in several stories that Monique and Margaret was more outgoing, and boys was more attracted to them than they was to me, because I bloomed late. But even if I bloomed late, my mother would always like, well, why don't you do this like her? Or why don't you do this like her? Or Monica, you need to come out of your room and stuff like this, or something like this. She would never just find out what the root cause was. She would just totally blame it on the fact that I wasn't trying too hard or I wasn't putting forth enough effort. Now, keep in mind, my mother not only did these things, but when I started gaining weight and stuff like this, she would be like, well, you don't need to eat that, or you don't need to have that, or, you need to walk around more. You need to get out. You need to do this. You need to do that. But this has went on for so long. Be talking to somebody earlier. She was telling me she was the same way, that her family, her entire family, actually turned their back on her. They all judged her. They judged her for how she was, or how they saw her, or they competed with her when it came to... See, I talk to people all the time, and they tell me stuff, and it stays right here. So when she was telling me this, I started remembering stuff that my mom had did, and that kind of made me feel some type of way. So yeah, I think that was what triggered it, because even when I was in school and stuff like this, I was never a cheerleader. Margaret and Monique both was. I was never that high. I was never the popular girl. I was always just the girl. You know what I'm saying? But my mother never made it so that I didn't feel like that. She made it so that I knew that that's what I was, that I was always second. And no matter how hard I tried, and I tried hard. I don't think you should have to actually compete for people's attention or to be accepted. I think it should just come naturally. It should just happen. But in the real world, it does not happen that way. In the real world, we are trained to actually try to please people that don't try to please us. I went out my way my senior year, and I took, instead of having 6 classes, I took 7 and worked a full-time job and paid for my own cap and gown and paid for my own baccalaureate. All this shit I paid for. My mom went and picked up my tickets from the school, and she gave all my tickets out. I wanted some of my friends to come, but she gave every ticket I had. She took them. And she gave them to her family just to impress them, to show them that I was graduating. She didn't do that for Monique or Margaret, but she made sure to do it for me. And even after I had did that, she took she made it so it was all about her. It wasn't never. See, it was never just about me. It was always about her. And recently, I have been telling y'all like how my mom's been acting. See, this didn't just hurt my feelings. It opened my eyes. It opened my eyes to the point where I actually wanted to. I wanted to try to eliminate the problem, but instead it got worse and worse and worse. And then I needed her, and she wasn't there for me. So it kind of blew it for me with her. That's what made me push harder, because when people wipe their feet on you like a welcome mat, you got to be able to shake that shit off and stand up on your own. So what I did, instead of focusing on what she didn't do, I focused on what I can do. And so I started taking care of the shit on my own. I did it the best way I could. I never asked anybody for a handout. I never did that. And I was telling my friend on the phone, I said, she was telling me how her sisters was talking about her and how they made her feel, how the bad stuff that she had heard, that her sister had told somebody, and somebody called her and told her these things. And so when she was telling me, I said, you know what? I said, you should have asked that person that told you. You should have asked that person that told you, what did you say to defend me? Why they was talking about me? Why they was talking so comfortably around you about me? What did you say to defend me? If that person cannot answer that, then listen, you shouldn't listen to that person. Because somewhere in the conversation, that person was comfortable with that person saying something about you. So understand, the Lord puts people in your path for a reason. But he will also show you your enemies. And if that person was that comfortable with listening to somebody talking shit about you, cut their ass off. Cut them off. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to do nothing but hurt you. And it's going to make you start doubting yourself. That's what I told my friend. But then I had to stop and I had to listen to what I was telling her. And I started having to tell me that. My mom came to me exactly 4 days ago. 6 months ago, I told her, I said, Mom, I got this new inhaler that the doctors had gave me, and this for my breathing. My mother came to me, or called me on the phone. And she was telling me about this inhaler and this with Margaret. The exact same inhaler that I had. And I reminded her that I told her this. I reminded her, I said, Mom, I just told you that I had that same inhaler 6 months ago. She was like, oh, Monica, no, you didn't. She was like, no, you didn't tell me that. I said, Mom, I told you because I showed it to you on your couch. She was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. She was like, well, never mind. I must have forgot. I'm 72. Do you forget that? But at the end of the day, I knew then she wasn't on my team. See, my mother loves me, but she loves me different. She loves me different than she loves anybody else. This is the same situation that I was telling my friend. I told my friend, I said, you are focusing on what people are saying about you. You are worried about the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I have to realize myself that it's not other people, it's actually me. It's actually me that is not listening to me. So I don't know why people think that they get a pass with saying stuff to people or doing something or hurting somebody intentionally. This is not done unintentionally. This is done intentionally. I have to understand that even though my mother loves me, she loves me different. Even though my friends, family love her, they love her different. And you shouldn't love somebody different. If you gotta love somebody different, you should let them go. But I can't let go of my mom because that's my mom. And she can't let go of her family because that's all she has. But at the end of the day, people need to understand the hurt and the long-lasting scar that they put on people. It's to the point now you can't feel sorry for people like that. That's like, I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. See, because I have been telling people that I have been like manifesting and stuff like this. And Edie had me listening to T.D. Jakes, and I listened to him all week. And then I was doing my affirmations and my manifestations and stuff like this. But you can't manifest properly, and you can't bring forth a positive mindset if you constantly letting the negative in. I have to stop letting the negative in. So I've been handling it my way. I've been not combative. I can't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't speak bad about something. I just let it go. Because I got enough on my plate. I'm full right now. So I don't have room for extras or leftovers. I don't have room for that. So little by little, I'm letting shit stop bothering me so bad, because if I keep letting it bother me, it's going to stay with me, and I don't want this shit to stay with me. I want it to leave. So I told my friend, I said, we have to stop 2022. If you've been seeing at the beginning of the year that people said the year started off bad for them. Now, it wasn't just, I could see if it was just like one or two people that said this, but it was a lot of people that said the same thing, that 2022 came in and was rough for them. This is our rough patch. But see, with everything being a test, that's why they call stuff a testimony. Because it's actually a test. The Lord, when he got to move you forward, he's going to throw shit in your path. You got to be able to maneuver, because if you turn your back and you move backwards, then you ain't going towards your blessings, you running from them. So at the end of the day, those fake friends, that fake family, that all that shit, you got to let it go. You got to let it go, because you have to be able to take care of you. You can't take care of somebody else without taking care of you. Edie has told me that several times. How the fuck can I take care of somebody else if I can't take care of Monica? I can't keep wearing other people's baggage because you feel like unloading the shit on me. So I don't partake in the dumb shit. I don't partake in the childish shit. Just so, like old pair of shoes or old coat or old wig or whatever the fuck, you throw that shit away. You gotta throw all this shit away, because you blocking your own blessings. I don't deal with fake friends, fake family, fake acquaintances. I don't deal with shit like that, because it's not my shit. Let them have that. People get on their high horses and forget where the fuck they came from. So I think I just wanted to get on here and get this shit out, because I done let it clog up my brain and I need room for more bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I can't let it stop me. I'm not going to let it stop me, and I wouldn't let it stop my friend. Because see, I'm a real friend. Regardless of how people feel about our friendship, I'm still a real friend. So I'm going to be that listening ear when you need it. I'm going to give you advice that I should take for myself. But at the end of the motherfucking day, if you allow a motherfucker to break you, they're going to break you every motherfucking trip. So I just think that I wanted to get that out, because it just was bothering me how people could just instead of just letting a person just walk all over you like you a welcome mat, you stop that motherfucker, you turn him around, you face him, and you tell him, leave me the fuck alone. Just how about that? Get the fuck out of my face. How about that? Go to hell. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I'm over it. I'm over it at this point. I got other shit that's on my mind that I want to share with y'all, but until I found out for sure, I can't. But at the end of the day, I'm just tired of the old Woolworths and all that other shit. I don't have time for that. Right now, I'm trying to move forward. I don't have time. I don't want nobody latched on to me. That it's not for me. If you think I'm bullshit and post a picture on Facebook, you will get, if it's in your stories, you're going to have hundreds of thousands of people that watch it. But it's on your page, you're only going to have 20. What is that telling you? You got more motherfuckers rooting for your downfall than you got rooting for you to be successful. I can't listen to them. I'm happy with them 20 people that actually watched my picture on my Facebook and hit the like button. I'm happy with the subscribers that I have. See, I'm not that type of motherfucker. I am just me. I get on here and I tell you about real life shit, because this is not on a planner, or this is not content. This is my actual motherfucking life. I know now that I've been fucked over. I know now. You know what I'm saying? I love my mother endlessly. I love people that I love her. But I cannot do her. I won't do her. I'm going to show her that I can make it on my own. That is my mission. People always saying, what is that little saying that people say? They knew the assignment. No, I didn't know the assignment. I blew the assignment. I'm going to do it my way. I'm not getting ready to argue with her. The best way to show somebody, I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. So I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Well, just like you take your trash out, you take your baggage out. You let that shit go, because I gave this world 51 years of my life. I gave them that first 50. This next 50 belongs to me. I'm not going to allow anybody at any time stop me from what I want. Stop me from moving forward. Stop me from being great. I'm not going to allow that. Because when you sit back and you let somebody keep fucking over you, then they won. You won't win this one, baby. You're not going to win this one. I'm standing hard on this. I'm going to stay positive. I got to move forward. But what I'm not going to do is let this world break me. And I'm not going to let Mary King do it. So at the end of the day, I think I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm not mad or upset. I'm just venting. I'm just venting because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all of it. So just like I said, I just wanted to get on here and I wanted to kind of dump the bullshit off on y'all. This is where the comments matter. This right here is where, of course, that's, you know, I got to show y'all a little bit of my beauty room. This is my happy place. This is my zen. This is my place. So I can't wait to show y'all when it's done. I can show you just a little bit. I'm going to show you just a little. It's not together. But this is my happy place. That is my happy place. But at the end of the day, listen to me. Find what makes you happy. Find out what makes you happy, what makes you great. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to get on here and I wanted to kind of get that off my chest. I'll be better. I'm going to be better. So this is where the comments matter. So go ahead and comment down below and tell me, give me some advice, because right now, baby, I'm at my best. I'm winning. I'm at my best. So like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
20 years.
Right.
You do something, and I see that it ain't no coming back from that, what you did, that infraction, I'm going to fall back. I love you, but I love you enough to walk away from you.